Ah! I love that he's got the mouth. Ah! Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Luap TheGreat here again with another episode of Scrap Mechanic, and I have got some fun stuff to show you. Oh yes, there have been some more builds put into the workshop for me, sort of, or sent to me, and then one that I built. Yes, I love this thing. I am trying to use the new mods a little bit, and this came out awesome. And you may have seen a sneak peek of some of these things on another video on basically it was a stream that I did, and I was just messing around with them. But this is the official video on these guys and some more. So first, let's see this guy. I love him. He's so cool. The way that he moves. Look at it. Just WASD makes him steer. Makes him move around. And I love the way he moves. And you can push number 1. And you get down low. Get low. Get low. It gets him a little thrust down. It makes the feet plant a lot better. It's like he's got more purpose. Going backwards. Going backwards. Going backwards. Going backwards. Okay, let's turn it. It doesn't turn super fast. Come on, make the rock. No, no. Aww. If the turning is just steering glitch, you see the springs moving on the back there. This guy is awesome. And then you can push number 2. Ah! I love that he's got the mouth. I love that the tongue is in there. I really, really do. Ah! And he gets extra thrust forward like he's supposed to, I guess, lunge. I do love this. And he's got many, many eyes, which wiggle because they're on suspension. And when the suspension is turned down to 1, it's pretty much like 0. There's no suspension. So these things just move back and forth freely. So the eyes have a bounce to them, which is really fun. I love it. Come on, get up the hill. This guy is just so awesome. And I gotta give credit. It is Call. If you want to check it out in the... we'll be looking at that next. You want to check this out? Get it for yourself in the workshop. This thing is awesome. Call. Fastest salamander ever. And it really is. It is so much fun. Number 1 for downward thrust. Yeah. Can't go backwards. Well, I think it goes backwards fine. And of course, yeah. Yep, updated for Luap. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the salamander. This thing is awesome. And, yeah, the last button is 3, just to pull his tail up. Yeah. So he can go up hills, I guess, a little easier. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, Sally. Sally Salamander. Look at that wiggle. Look at that butt wiggle. 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 One thing that I have done, I'm going to show you here, to try to make it look just a little bit better. I noticed that there's a lot of wiggliness in the body, of course, which is supposed to happen. But the wiggliness that happens with the head also, this wasn't like that. I thought it would be a good idea to make the head turn a little more when you actually turn, so it looks like he's looking that direction. So I figured I'd hook up that to that, so it makes it turn when you turn. It should. Alright, so his head looks that way. And just that one little bit makes it just a little bit better. Actually, let me see. And do this one too. What does that even connect to? Oh, I think there might be something broken. This block is on a bearing and it doesn't connect to anything. I believe there was supposed to be something that connects to. I don't know. I don't know. But, and I didn't do that. This is just the way it downloaded. But the way that he's got the arms and the way they move is awesome. It's very fluid. It's very, very, very good walking motion. So, great job, Call. 5 out of 5. Oh, yeah. Let's get rid of this guy for now, because we got to see Call's other creation. Huh! Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Now, this guy, he sent to me also. He actually sent it to me a while ago, and it kind of got lost in my email because I get a lot of different creations sent to me. But he reminded me, and I had to go check it out, and I can't believe I didn't show it initially. I really, really should have. First off, you got to see this guy get off a lift. He does like a little extra. All right, that's the front. And look, okay, on the lift. Oh, no, that's backwards. Oh, wait, we can do it this way, too. On the lift. Oh. His feet just spin right around. Actually, it did it more violently. Wait, let's put it down lower. All right, now it'll do it. Watch. Yeah! He's like, I am ready, boss. This is awesome. And it bounds. It gallops. Whee! 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 It is freaky that it doesn't have a face. It's just, like, it's almost like got an ant body with the 3 sections. Come on. Bound. Jump. 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 I love it. It gallops. And it does it so smoothly. Again, steering is just steering glitch. You can see it right on the top there. A lot of this stuff, like the steering glitches that you can see on top, and, well, the driver's seat could have been hidden down in instead of on top, and I think it would have looked a little better. Like, hide the mechanics so it looks more like a creature of some sort. But this thing is awesome. But it needs a face. Oh, he's full out. Look. Ah! Alright, let me see here. We gotta do something. No. I'll do it with concrete. And, of course, we gotta paint it. He needs a face. He just looks so... Oh, hello. He senses me. Do that. That. And that. Okay. Because I don't want to block those at all. Let's see. Where are the lights? Lights. Hey. Lights. A little wider. Yeah. And let's see. Yeah. I don't know what that is. No, it needs to be wider and higher. No. Okay. Put it up there and there. Now we'll paint him yellow. There we go! Look at his smiley face! Yay! I could have just painted it, but I wanted to give it a little bit of depth. He's so happy! The way that this thing moves, though, is just awesome. Another 5 out of 5 call. So good. Again, it would have been just that, maybe, I don't know, 5.5. I don't know. If you'd hidden some of the stuff. I kind of want to do another version of this where all the mechanics are hidden and it looks more like a gazelle or something. That would be great. But this design is solid. I love the way that it moves. I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you. All right, let's check out the next build. All right, guys, our next build we got here is by Papyrus, and I can't believe it's just for Luap the Great. And look at this. He made a symbol for me, and it's awesome. Yeah. Now this is a little confusing. I don't think it's supposed to be an E. I'm thinking it's supposed to be a 3. So it's 32,200, which was maybe the amount of subs I had at the moment when he made this. Of course, my subs have gone up so far. But this thing is awesome. You got the play button, the YouTube symbol, and LTG. And I like it so much. Thank you so much. Now, it doesn't do anything. It's just a really awesome piece of art, which I will be using somewhere, definitely. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a 3, not an E. So, if it's 32,200, I don't know what E200 is. I don't know. But, if you get that out of the way, because it's kind of in the front, I can really see this like a Hollywood symbol. like that. LTG Hollywood. It's just a fun little thing. Just thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. It looks so good, and I've got to use it somewhere, like, permanently. I don't know. I've got to put it on my channel somewhere. You've just made channel art for me, man. Thank you, Papyrus. This is awesome. Well, let me get rid of it for now, because it's not a vehicle or anything. It is meant to be just placed like that and beautiful. Hello, LTG. So good. Thank you so much. And now let's check out the last little build. This is one that I made. I am trying to use some of the mighty mods. And they're really awesome. Of course, you've seen me using the spike wheel mods before. Which is just the crazy wheel mod. And again, all these mods are super easy to get. Just through the, you can just download them now. Just straight through Scrap Mechanic itself. The same way, let's see here. The same way that you get, if I go to the workshop. Alright, here we go, guys. I am in the Scrap Mechanic workshop, and all you have to do is go to Blocks and Parts. And then these are all the new mods. There's a lot of them, and they're really, really awesome most of the time. Right now, the build I'm about to show you, I'm using this, the realistic performance car. And let's see here. You keep on going through. And the Crazy Wheels. The Crazy Wheels was one of the first ones to come out, and it was awesome. It only has 4 new parts, but I love these wheels. And all you have to do is just click subscribe. Now, I just unsubscribed, but I'm going to click it again because I want them. All you have to do is just hit subscribe. And it's just like when you get a blueprint for a build of some sort. I don't know why this is... Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, all you have to do is just subscribe. And then when you get into your game, you enable it. And it's super easy. And the way to enable this first, because you may not be able to see these, you have to be in the test branch. And all you have to do is go back to your library. If you hit your Scrap Mechanic, if you go Properties, if you right-click, you bring up Properties, and up top here, you go to Betas, and you enable the test branch. Right now, I'm on test. You'll automatically be on None Opt-out of Beta Program if you just click it over to Test, and then you click Save, and then you are officially in the test branch, which you shouldn't even have to worry about for much longer because it's going to become a thing in the game, so that's the whole reason for testing. They do it before they launch it in the game permanently, and it will be in there. So just give it a couple days, maybe a couple weeks. Who knows? They usually launch them pretty quick, so it'll be just normal. You won't have to enable the test branch, and you'll just have the mods, and then you can just bloop and pick your mods, and super easy. All right. Right now, what I'm using is the custom car body mod, or whatever it is. I think it's like performance car mod, which is that, and the crazy tires. That's the only thing I have in here. Everything else is stock. But this thing, what an easy way to make a shell. What an easy way to make a vehicle. I know it's a little cheaty, but of course I added a lot to it. This is all my doing. This is my super suspension, as you know, my cambered next generation suspension, and this thing is awesome. It's not super fast because it's so high up in the air. If I put the engine speed up any higher, it just does wheelies. But the thrust helps it go forward, and this thing is great for going up any kind of bumps. It is a BMW rock crawler. Ba-boom. Boom, boom, nothing stops me. Nothing stops me. Nothing stops me. But of course, you see buttons. There are different modes. When you go forward, those always go. That's just to give you a little extra push. Then you can push number 1. Yay, lights. And I have the lights in the front and on the side, sort of. I have them on bearing, so they're angled, so they just go with the body of this a little better. And then we got number 2. Get low mode. And this thing, great for like street mode. Actually, it's great for rock crawling too. Because the tires are so big, it still kind of doesn't get in its own way too much. Yeah. And then if you really want some grip, it brings out thrusters that are somewhat hidden. And now you get super grip. And you can go up anything. I love it. This thing is so cool. And the best thing about this... excuse me. Excuse me. Don't worry about me. No problem. Put it back up. I love it. And we can turn that off. The best thing about this is I don't know if there are any plans in the works for making different shells for different vehicles, but I made this in such a way that... Let me see here. I'm going to put it on a lift so it doesn't get away from me, because of course it will. Boop. I made this in such a way that the car isn't what it's built around. It's built around... Ah! Oh, what did I remove? I removed a thruster by accident. Oops. Let's put that thruster back. But it's built around this shell. This is what the vehicle is, and then it just has that shell/seat put on top of it. So if in the future we have different vehicles that have like the same dimensions, basically, so you can swap out... Let's see if I can put this back on here. Just like that. That's where it goes. So you'll be able to swap out different shells, different tops of the cars. And that goes to that one. Hey, no, no. Why can you not? There we go. All right. So you'd be able to swap out different shells. And all it is basically the shell is a seat that is really, really big. That is... I know it was in here. We gotta find it again. I passed it already, didn't I? There it is. This. And I made it in such a way... Where'd it... There we go. So there it's in center, and pull it forward a little bit. There we go. It's on there again. And then all you have to do is hook up the motor, which is here, to the seat, and hook up the steering, just like you would to a normal vehicle. And you have to swap them, because you always have to swap them. Boop, there you go. And then you can hook up the thrusters. These back ones here. Boop, and it's a car again. And it just works, and it looks awesome! Now, if I remove this, if I get rid of this car... Yep. Because the motor is no longer attached to a seat. No, come back! There we go. The motor is no longer attached to a seat, so it just goes. Oh, and the motor in this is a little button motor, which is right there. This actually comes with the... No, yeah, see, that's the motor right there. It's almost to the top. That actually comes with this mod. But the mod for this, it comes with this weird little motor, which is right here. So you can sneak it under there. And see, that's an engine right there. And then you can't connect it now, but whatever. But yeah, so I used that one. I could make this frame with a different motor, maybe hidden somewhere else. With a normal motor, so you can... So if the next little body kit that comes out doesn't have that with it, although I believe it should, especially if it's by the same person, you can still work that. But of course, you can make this. Let's just see. Oh no, I need a seat. I'll get a driver's seat. If you do this with just the driver's seat, you can just connect it up the same way to the motor, to the steering, to the steering, and give me some extra thrust and some thrust. Swap. Steering. We're just driving the frame. That's it. It's the same exact thing. This is so cool. But yeah, this is all my suspension. And if you can just plop that body on it, it looks so good. Alright guys, that is the end of that one. I just wanted to show this off. This will be in the workshop. And check out those different mods. If they come out with different versions of this, like different shaped cars that you can just swap out and put different bodies on your vehicle, I would do a whole series just making different frames that you can just swap out different vehicles onto, and it would be so cool. Alright, guys. Thank you so much. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit that like button. If you really like what you saw, make sure to subscribe. Share and favorite and all that good stuff. And thank you so much to the people that are building stuff with me in mind. I love you so much. I love my community. And I love LTG. Look at that. It looks so good. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Have a good night. I love you and goodbye. There it is. There it is right there. I love it. Thank you for watching my videos, guys. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you want to check out my vlog, hit my face. And if you want to see some more videos over on the right here, guys. I love you. Goodbye.